Gemini, very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. For those of you new, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. And to all my personal clients who I know watch these videos, welcome. This is the first 2 weeks of Feb, guys. It's what's around you, your energetic field, things to look out for, some nice surprises along the way, and any other secrets to be revealed by the cards today. So let's have a look. Some of you might be traveling. The Knight of Wands was there, can be land travel, domestic flights, this kind of thing, but predominantly on land. Let's have a look. Gemini, Queen of Pentacles, all right? Working on your coin, Gemini. It looks great for business and finance, all right? It might be looking up. One more shuffle, actually. Yeah, some of you might be working in fields that you might be starting all over again, all right? So it might be brand new for you, but you're enjoying the thing. Look at this. This is a great reading so far, Gemini. Ace of Wands, the center of your reading. This is zest for life and getting passionate about whatever you're doing. For some of you, it might be passion, when it comes to love, if it's about love. If it's about life and work, it really is about finding that zest again. After, I know in your previous readings, you were a little bit burnt out. All right, the challenge is to heal. The challenge is to keep the faith and keep hope, Gemini, and whatever this is. I'm going to clarify this reading in a second. Reason why it's all happening, destiny calling, things going your way, and luck is on your side, Gemini. So the first 2 weeks of February will be a very lucky couple of weeks for you. I'm liking this. In the recent past, your emotions might have been a little bit out of whack, right? Ten of Cups in reverse, all right? So you might have been a little bit blah, and emotional bliss was kind of like eluding you in the recent past, whatever that might be. Your focus, be careful, your focus is on burdens. What are you burdened about, Gemini? Is this, for some of you, it might be projects and you're a little bit burdened, overworked, maybe, and you realize that it done a number on you in the past, you got a little bit burnt out, so you're worried that that might happen again, which I don't see coming towards you as a tower moment. These can be great and these can be really shit, but we're going to look at this reading. I'm hoping it's a good tower moment for you. All right, your energetic field, all right? Some of you guys that are working for companies, you might be, and this has come out before for you guys, Gemini. Some of you guys might really want to do your own thing and not collaborate and work with people. So you might be having a brand new passionate start. The challenge is to continue with that energy, that hope and that optimism. But the reason why this is all happening is because of the Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. Some of you, it's destiny that you become self-employed as opposed to collaborating with others. Outside influences, lack of communication. This is some of you guys, you could be posting more on social media. Maybe you haven't posted as much, just for some of you. All right, I'm reading for many of you. Your fears, judgment, you're fearing your decision making, Gemini, throughout the first 2 weeks. Be careful of that. You've got this shit right. And look at the outcome, 2 of Cups. This is a soul bond. This is partnerships. If it's about platonic, this is amazing friends. This is a soulmate, okay? But this is the outcome for you for the first 2 weeks. Some of you might be dealing with someone with Aquarius in their chart, by the way. Yeah, Aquarius is really popping out in this reading. Maybe a little bit of Scorpio. Let's have a look. I want to clarify these cards now. Gemini, Ace of Wands. Let's have a look. Gemini. Why is the Ace of Wands here? All right, some of you are having a brand new start after heartbreak, all right? So it might, just for some of you guys, you might be having a little bit of a rebound, all right? And it might be quite physical, which you might enjoy. Okay, some of you want a new start with someone that kind of like, put you in heartbreak, but it's a challenge to have faith about it, and you're struggling to take control of that, but just for some of you, all right? All right, the reason why it's all happening, guys, you're quite attractive right now, Gemini, all right? And it's luck is on your side. So if it's talking about work, you'd be the one for the job, and it's destiny that you get that job. In the recent past, Yeah, maybe you were dealing with assholes, Queen of Swords in reverse here. Not a nice energy, made you unhappy. But your focus is the Nine of Wands, and then we got the Ten of Wands. So you're at the end of it. So you're focused. Maybe some of you are focused that, you know what, I'm nearly there, and you're so burnt out. And there's a Tower moment coming. All right, just for some of you guys, you might have an unexpected betrayal, just for some of you, not for all of you. But some of you might have a eureka moment as to why you were betrayed, all right, just for some of you. And your focus is, right, going it alone, all right, not collaborating, all right, not putting any more work into things. Some of you might be divorcing, just saying. But your energetic field is one of, it'll be the right thing to do for you to be self-employed, all right? And you might come to that realization in the first 2 weeks of Feb. Look, you're not communicating. Some of you aren't communicating about this, about your plans, about your career and your money. You're not communicating. You might be keeping it to yourself, and that's a good idea. All right, you're fearing and making bad decisions, which might affect your money and leave you feeling out in the cold. Have confidence, Gemini, that you're doing the right thing. And the outcome is, some of you guys might meet someone that's very special to you. Could be abroad, just for some of you guys. And it might be difficult to move it forward because it's long distance, just for some of you guys, right? But you might have, some of you might meet a Two of Cups, a soulmate, okay? But there's something stopping it from moving forward. I'm going to have a look at that. Why would that be for Gemini? It's an interesting set of cards, actually. So let's have a look. Why is the Two of Cups here clarified by Chariot in reverse for Gemini? I want Netflix and chill. All right, so it might actually be, Gemini, that maybe you're really much really about work and these kind of things. You might meet someone amazing, but they don't really want to travel and move, and you seem like you want a passionate new start. You want to start a business and these kind of things. So you might have like different priorities, and it might just put a spanner in the works. Doesn't mean to say it's over. It just means that just watch out for, if you meet like a soulmate kind of a bond, right off the bat, your priorities might be a little bit different. Let's have a look. I love how we can step out and away from the superficial and dive deep. It come out in reverse. So you see what I mean? It might be a case, guys, that you're on different pages for now throughout February, and yeah, that might cause a little bit of a hiccup in whatever that Two of Cups might mean for you. Let me take a card. If it's about love, what is that for Gemini? So I think it came out in a previous reading for you guys that you really wanted to focus on your career and stuff, and people were kind of like looking at you as not wanting to commit to them and this, that, and the other. And I think it just might be your focus really right now. Let's have a look for Gemini. Pay attention to the red flags. All right, the signs are cautioning you. Came out in reverse. Is that a red flag, Gemini? That you're on different pages, although you might have, fondness for this person. It might be very soulmate energy, Two of Cups there. But are you on different pages right now? Doesn't mean to say forever, but your priorities just might be, at loggerheads, if that makes sense. Give me another card for that. What's that all about? And it might be just you meet someone abroad and things can't move ahead because you're in different countries and all this kind of thing. And, narcissistic traits. Pay attention to the red flags in reverse. Maybe someone is a little bit in that ego and you're not really paying attention to those red flags. It might be a case that things don't move ahead, or you don't move ahead, Gemini, because someone seems to really want their own way and can't put, when you meet a soulmate or deep connections, that, very often they foster your growth and they celebrate the fact that, you're busy and you're trying to be ambitious and courageous and all this kind of stuff, And they might have narcissistic traits. We can have narcissistic soulmates. They're called karmics. They haven't done the self-work, or they haven't really ascended spiritually, so they're still lost in the ego. Imagination, Gemini. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So you might actually be very creative throughout the first 2 weeks of February. And it looks like, you might be thinking of ideas about self-employment here. It might be very much your energy, and it might really be a focus, and you're not really talking about it. You might be keeping it a secret, and that's a wise decision, until your plans are up and running. Luck is on your side, all right? Destiny is calling here. And then we've got the Empress. For some of you guys, you might actually meet the one. But there might be a spanner in the works, something to do with someone can't move. And they might come across a little bit narcissistic and a little bit spoiled, that they want everything their way, but they might grow out of that, or wise up to the fact that they're being a little bit spoiled, toys out the pram, that kind of behavior. Right, so positive messages for you. For the first 2 weeks of February, all right, 2025, positive messages for Gemini. Let's have a look. There's a couple of cards here of narcissism. Queen of Swords in reverse, but she's not very nice. You might have fancied the pants off this person, but they just turned out to be a narcissist, and it was really burdensome for you. And maybe the Tower is like, what? Congratulations, something exciting is coming and you deserve it. So whatever that might mean for you, Gemini, whatever plans you're putting into action, a lot of you're thinking about self-employment, going on your own, realizing that wherever you are, you can't expand, you can't take control of the situation, but you can when you're self-employed, right? If you're a song, Gemini, all right, for the first 2 weeks of, let's have a look, the first 2 weeks of February. If you're a song, the lyrics might mean something to you, the band might mean something to you, the melody might evoke certain feelings within you. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to take the bottom card. Let's have a look for Gemini. Well, I Wonder. Well, I Wonder by the Smiths. It's an amazing song, actually. He's like, I don't know where he is actually when he's singing it, Morrissey, but it's like it's like a fascination with someone. I wonder whether you see me when we pass, this kind of thing. Some of you might have a secret admirer, just saying. But have a listen to that song. It's a beautiful guitar. It starts with like rain. I mean, it's quite it's a really chilled song, actually. It's one of my favorite Smith songs, actually. But anyway, look, Gemini, I hope that helped. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out through moderntarot.net directly, or browse the YouTube Modern Tarot store, and I'll do my best to help you. In the meantime, take it easy. Good luck with that. Good luck with your endeavors in your self-employment. Just watch out for, maybe a few little narcissistic hiccups. Somebody might be acting a little bit spoiled because things aren't going their way. Maybe that's something you can overcome latter part of February. We'll see. But take it easy, Gemini. I'll see you in your February readings. Last 2 weeks of readings. Bye now.